Depositing a check with two names can be a straightforward process if you understand the requirements and procedures involved. This tutorial will guide you through the steps to deposit a check with two names, explaining key concepts, practical examples, and best practices. First, it is essential to understand the types of checks that can be deposited with two names. These include personal checks, business checks, and government checks. When a check has two names, it is usually written as either John and Jane Doe or John or Jane Doe. The key difference between these two types of checks is that an "and" check requires both parties to endorse the check, while an "or" check only requires one party to endorse it. To deposit a check with two names, start by reviewing the check to ensure it is properly filled out and signed by the issuer. Verify that the check includes the date, payee name, dollar amount, and the issuer's signature. Next, check with your bank to confirm their policies for depositing checks with two names. Some banks may require both parties to be present, while others may allow one party to deposit the check with a signed endorsement from the other party. To endorse a check with two names, both parties must sign the back of the check. Unless it is an "or" check, the endorsement should include the signatures of both parties, as well as any additional information required by the bank, such as the account number or a statement indicating that the check is being deposited into a joint account. When depositing the check, you can either deposit it in person at a bank branch, through an ATM, or using mobile deposit. If depositing in person, bring a valid form of identification and the check to the bank. The bank will verify the check and the endorsement, then credit the funds to your account. If depositing through an ATM or using mobile deposit, follow the on-screen instructions and ensure that the check is properly endorsed. Best practices for depositing a check with two names include verifying the check and endorsement, checking with your bank for their policies, and ensuring that both parties are aware of the deposit. It is also essential to keep a record of the deposit, including the check number, date, and amount, in case of any disputes or issues. In conclusion, depositing a check with two names requires understanding the types of checks, verifying the check and endorsement, and following the bank's policies. By following these steps and best practices, you can ensure a smooth and successful deposit process.